Okay guys, so now I'm going to show you inside the RV. First thing I want to show you is this main power switch. Love this thing, love this feature, because what it means is you won't ever have a dead battery providing you use it correctly. So turn it off. What does that mean? That means the entire power in the entire coach is no longer working. Okay, so I go to put the lights on and you see the lights won't work. It cuts off all the power to the RV. So if you're boondocking, let's say, or you're stopping at a rest stop and you've left a few lights on in the RV, it's going to cut all the power off, so it's no longer draining the battery. Okay, and then what you want to do is turn it back on. You do that, and then as a test, let's put the interior lights on, and voila, you see the lights are working. Okay, so that's what that does. When it's lit, it means you have power. When it's off, it means there's no power. This guy is your awning, okay, and that retracts in and out. You just put your finger on it, it retracts out, back in again. One word of warning on this: if it's super windy, do not use it. It will act like a sail and it could break, or it could your RV could go spinning into space. Joking about that part. This guy is just what it says, speaker. You can either have your music inside the RV or flip it down and you can have the music playing outside. This guy, always safety first, in case you get into trouble and they have a fire, you can feel free to use this. Moving up, this is your interior lights. I showed you that. You flip that on and you have interior lights. Power step on. Now the good thing about this is when you have it on, when you close your door, your power step will keep coming in and out. It's great when you're getting at the gas station and you want to be you're just going to be quickly in and quickly out because it will retract for you. But when you're camping, you don't want that step to come down every time you open the door. One, eventually it will burn the motor out, and two, it's just inconvenient and it kicks you in the shins and you have to wait a couple of seconds for the steps to come down. So put it in the off position and the steps will always stay down, and then you just open the door and walk straight in. And then exterior lights, just what it says, lights for the exterior by the awning. Okay, so moving on to the other side of the door, and you have your management panel. Okay, right now I have the generator on, okay, but if I push that button down, not only will it get quieter, but the generator will stop. Okay, and then when it stopped, you just release it and you're good to go. When you want to start it back up, you just put it in the start position, you hear it firing up, and away you go. Okay, I'm going to stop it so we're nice and quiet. All right, what do you have next? Oh, here's a quick tip for you. The generator and this guy won't start if you don't have your power button on, okay? Because it needs power to start. All right, here's your engine management. Okay, battery, so it's on 4 bars, it's nice and full. Fresh water, okay? We are not boondocking right now. We're at the house. There's no need to have water in, so that's why it shows empty. Black tank, okay? It's showing 2/3. That might be because we're on a hill or the sensors need cleaning. I believe the black tank is empty, but it's currently showing at 2/3. So lots of different reasons for that. And then gray water, that is empty. Okay, what else do we have? Tank heaters, okay? We need tank heaters if we're in sub-freezing temperatures. We do not want our water to freeze. So what we do is we put that on, and you want to put that on any time it's below 40 degrees because it takes a little while to warm up, and it will just keep your water tanks above freezing. Water pump, okay? When we want showers, we're going to need to pump the water into the shower, so we want to make sure that's on. Okay, turn them off right now. Gas, okay. If we want to heat the water up, we have two ways of heating water. We can either use propane gas, or we can use electric, or we can use both. And when we use both, it's super fast. It heats it up really, really quickly. So let's say you have a bunch of kids and they all want showers, one after the other. You probably want to have both of those on so that it's heating your water up really quickly. For me, I'm a little frugal, and I would, especially at a campsite, I would much rather use the campsite's electric than my gas. So I just have that one on. Okay, and that's it in a nutshell. This little guy here, that is your recorder of the number of generator hours that you've done, and in total. All right, so that's it on some little items within the RV.